Okay. Hello, everybody. Hey, Renee. I'm like switching back and forth. Okay, just focus on StreamYard chat. Hi, Lyle. I'll wait for a few more people to come in. You see, on StreamYard, it says that there's 0 people here, but I see you guys chatting, so. Okay, I did toggle the tabs, and I do see that there are comments on YouTube, but there is a delay on StreamYard, guys. So sorry.
Okay, I did toggle the tabs.
Oh, wait.
I do see that there are.
Oh, let me mute. Let me mute. Sorry, guys. All right, not just a pretty face. Tony, Ryan, Misha, Sharonda, Slim, Living Queen, Danny, Sharonda. Hi, you guys. How are you guys doing? Hi, Terrence. Over $1,400. Um, I didn't read that. I didn't see that. I guess I can do a more detailed story on him, but today I'm going to read like an article from Fox 8 Live and give you guys a quick little update. Okay, 85 people. I'll go ahead and start. Hi, you guys. All right, so the title of the article is South Carolina Death Row Inmate Picks Firing Squad Over Electric Chair. A South Carolina prisoner scheduled to be the first man executed in the state in more than a decade has decided to die by firing squad rather than in the electric chair later this month, according to court documents filed Friday. Richard Bernard Moore, 57, is also the first state prisoner to face the choice of execution methods after a law went into effect last year, making electrocution the default and giving inmates the option to face 3 prison workers with rifles instead. Let me see. And let me know in the comments, do you guys agree with the inmate being able to choose their method of execution? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to like pin the comments. Oh, I click it. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. How did you... Okay, that was pretty neat. So without limits budgets, I just highlighted your comment. I'm sorry. Okay, let me go back to the article. Where was I? Moore has spent more than 2 decades on death row after being convicted of the 1999 killing of convenience store clerk James Mahoney and Spartanburg. If executed as scheduled on April 29th, he would be the first person put to death in the state since 2011 and the 4th in the country to die by firing squad in nearly half a century. Only 3 executions in the United States have been carried out by firing squad since 1976, according to the Washington based nonprofit Death Penalty Information Center. Moore's would mark the first since Ronnie Lee Gardner's 2010 execution by a 5-person firing squad in Utah, and actually did a story on Ronnie Lee Gardner. South Carolina is one of 8 states to still use the electric chair and one of 4 to allow a firing squad. In a written statement, Moore said that he didn't concede that either method was legal or constitutional, but he more strongly opposed death by electrocution and only chose the firing squad because he was required to make a choice. And this is a quote from him. I believe this election is forcing me to choose between 2 unconstitutional methods of execution, and I do not intend to waive any challenges to electrocution or firing squad by making an election, even though he ended up choosing in the long run. The state's new law has prompted by the decade-long break in executions, which correction officials attribute to an inability to procure the drugs needed to carry out lethal injections. Moore's attorneys have asked the state Supreme Court to delay his death while another court determines if either available method is cruel and unusual punishment. And they always seem to file these same claims during appeals. The attorneys argue prison officials aren't trying hard enough to get the lethal injection drugs, instead, forcing prisoners to choose between two more barbaric methods. Do you guys think firing squad is more barbaric than the lethal injection? Let's see. Let me go through some of the comments. There's going to be a delay. I'm going to highlight some of your comments. I want to see what you guys think. Do you guys agree with them saying that firing squad is more barbaric than the lethal injection method? All right. Happy Mac said, nope, fire away. South Carolina's Corrections Agency said last month that it finished developing protocols for firing squad executions and completed $53,600 in renovations on the death chamber in Columbia, installing a metal chair with restraints that faces a wall with a rectangular opening 15 feet away. In the case of a firing squad execution, 3 volunteer prisoner workers will train their rifles on the condemned prisoner's heart. Moore is one of 35 men on South Carolina's death row. The state's last scheduled execution for Moore in 2020, which was then delayed after prison officials said they couldn't obtain lethal injection drugs. Corrections Department's Director Brian Sterling reiterated in an affidavit last week that the agency still couldn't obtain the drugs because manufacturers and compounding pharmacies contacted by the state refused to help. During Moore's 2001 trial, prosecutors said Moore entered the store looking for money to support his cocaine habit and got into a dispute with Mahoney, who drew a pistol that Moore wrestled away from him. Mahoney pulled a second gun, and a gunfight ensued. Mahoney shot Moore in the arm, and Moore shot Mahoney in the chest. Prosecutors said Moore left a trail of blood through the store as he looked for cash, stepping twice over Mahoney. That's cruel. At the time, Moore claimed that he acted in self-defense after Mahoney drew the first gun. Moore's supporters have argued that his crime doesn't rise to the level of a death penalty offense. His appeals lawyers have said that because Moore didn't bring a gun into the store, he couldn't have intended to kill someone when he walked in. The last person executed in South Carolina was Jeffrey Motts, who was on death row for strangling a cellmate while serving a life sentence for another murder. So that is the end of the article. Thank you, Danny. Oh, I love Danny's YouTube channel. Subscribe to her channel. And also a shout out to Renee Box Young. I do love boxing, but he gave me the idea to go live with StreamYard. Let's see. And all of your anger, if you want people to feel pain, trust me, they'll feel nothing compared to what they feel after life is over. All methods are harsh, couldn't pick. But I don't agree with said botched executions. Hi, James. Hi, Solo. Hi, I hate chocolate. Sodium chloride, assault. Is sold in grocery stores. Oh my goodness. So which one do you guys think is the more extreme out of the 3? Lethal injection, firing squad, or the electric chair? I think the electric chair is the worst. Or would be the most painful. I'm so sorry, guys. The comments are coming in super slow. Hi, Arlene. So I see a lot of you guys are saying electric chair, the chair, the chair. Yes, I agree, Danny. And I'm thinking the reason it seems like they really want to execute him, so they weren't able to get a hold of the lethal injection drugs. So they're just like, okay, let's have him choose a different method. Doesn't anyone believe that if you commit, it's so unforgivable that you forfeit your life? And maybe one day some of you guys can join the live with me and we can discuss a story. I think the electric chair would be horrific. I mean, do they give them drugs beforehand? I didn't think so. No, I don't. I've never read anything about them giving a person who's dying by the electric chair any drugs beforehand. Hello, Jeremy. Yeah, maybe one day I'll do like a full story on him and post it on the channel. But I think this is a cool idea to be able to do lives and give you guys like short little updates. Anybody have any questions before I go? Thanks for coming and listening to me read the article. Yes, I agree with you, Abraham. All right, so nobody has any questions. Thank you guys. Comment if there comment under the video if there's like another update or another story or case you guys want me to talk about in a live, or if you have if you found like letters from an inmate or their poetry or something that you guys want me to read, just comment the link under the video. All right, thank you. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Without Limits Budgets, James, Frank. Bye, you guys. I hope you have a good weekend. Enjoy your day. It's nice outside. I'm from California. Where are you guys from? Even though I said bye, I'm asking you guys a question. Our weather's like always like up and down over here. Yes, Danny, I knew that. I actually just did a story on Melissa. I'm not sure if she'll get a last minute stay of execution, but I do know that she is scheduled to die. Solo, what time is it where you're at? Oh wow, snowing. Oh my goodness. It's not that cold. I can't handle it when it's too cold. And I think 65 degrees with a breeze is cold. Actually, 70 degrees with a breeze. Oh, nice. South Africa. SoCal. Same with me, Mackenzie. Cool. All right, you guys. Thank you, Renee. Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend.